Lords and ladies, welcome back to MyStreet 5 years later with your host, Jacob Butter. Ah, yes. Oh, almost forgot. And trust me, I've done that multiple times in case this is one of your first 5 or 6 streams. Over the years, that has definitely been the case. So, I must rectify a mistake before we get too far into proceedings. Well, I think I rectified it last time actually, based on the episode descriptions alone. But this one is seemingly it aligns. So the episode in question where we learn about more about what was mostly to do with the Infinity Club rather than more so than anywhere else, and it said Aidan was describing as unbalanced in retrospect, given what happens in the actual series. It was this one, it seems. Again, just going by this time, the description just says Curie finds herself waiting for Hunter at the Infinity Club at some personal time with all of its members. I see what it says with all of its members. But, close enough. So, it seems like, yes, all of its members are going to be present and accounted for today. And so, whether or not this will be a fully filler episode, or whether or not we'll just it will still end up proving to be one of the most enjoyable ones, regardless, that is up in the air. But along with me on this journey is somebody who has been a surprise reoccurring person, but has stuck through this entry through thick and thin, seemingly, as of right now. It is the ever more invested in the story of MyStreet, Vin.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I got
of
no
course
clue what you're
not.
talking about. Yeah, of course not. I'm not invested at all.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not. I am absolutely not invested at all.
I mean, this is the aphmau way. Who's to say that Bon himself would not get absorbed if given the chance?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not absorbed. What are you talking about, huh?
I mean, yeah. Okay. Right. Where's the video? I actually didn't have it in the. I didn't have it in the wings this time. So here it is. Falls a crowd and.
Oh, it's just me here and you. All right.
Yeah. It seems so. Yeah. I mean, but I'm starting an hour earlier than usual, so I can
Yeah, I can tell that.
So yeah, probably it caught everyone slightly off guard, even though it's still same time, same place. But sometimes the catchphrases hold you back.
That's what I said last time. Same time, same. That's what I told you last time. Maybe an hour off, but like.
Yeah, not as catchy though.
Yeah, it's catchy. I'm gonna go grab some food. I'll be back.
Oh. Well, I was literally about to begin this episode, so that's unfortunate timing. So without further ado, on with the review. I've got nothing else to really stall with, and this happens quite frequently. So I guess here we go.
Kiori, what's your club like? I was so excited that you found one. I never really got to ask about the details.
I'm not exactly sure.
And already we're out of sync, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm gonna quickly see if I can close some stuff and hopefully free up a little bit of space. I wonder if I need to disconnect my VPN as well. I wonder if that would just not crash the entire stream. I'm gonna try this, by the way. If the stream unloads for some reason, that's because I've disconnected a VPN. So let's see what happens. I haven't tried this before. Oh, okay. I think we're good. So.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewind. Basically, I was trying to find ways to make sure it wasn't out of sync, like it's been for the past couple of days. So yeah. All right, here we go.
Kiori, what's your club like? I was so excited that you found one. I never really got to ask about the details.
I'm not.
And I definitely didn't get to ask about the details on the way here during our very slow walk in complete silence. And only now am I talking to you once we have completely stopped. How coincidental.
Not exactly sure. I wasn't able to get a good idea on how everyone thinks of me. All I really know is that they were this close to kicking me out.
Which should be a good indication of that exact question, how they think of you.
Oh, isn't that
Yeah.
nice? Oh, what? But... Oh, shoot! I got cheer practice. I gotta go. Have a great time!
The way she said "isn't that nice" reminds me of the way that the way that Nappa talked in in one of the episodes of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. We will erect a statue of you in your honor. Wasn't that nice of them, Vegeta? Out of our dung. Wasn't that nice of them, Vegeta? We're leaving Nappa. Okay.
It's good, my water bottle.
Maybe today will be good. No hazing, no weird chairs or awkward anything. Just getting to know my new club members and having fun. Yeah, and maybe pigs will fly. Hey, Hunter.
I wish I could say there was an episode where pigs flew in the series, but unfortunately there isn't.
Oh,
Where are you at?
it's so good.
Are you going to be at the club today?
Still training. We'll be there in 30 minutes.
Okay, then. Hey, Suna.
Oh, that's her name, Suna.
Or later.
Oh, Irene.
Good grief.
Should I say something?
Yeah, no, her name is Suna later, yeah.
Hey, so, how are you doing?
Small talk, my worst nemesis. I understand you, Suna. I honestly get that.
How was your day? Fine. Okay, good. Why is she so creepy? Oh, Irene, am I gonna die?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I'm noticing this. I think this is a possible green screen thing, because if you see like the cameras are slightly zooming in, but only behind her, so she's like a constant.
Oh, yeah.
So this yeah, it's unusual.
How is she able to do that so fast? What is she even doing?
I mean, I will say this one thing that seems to impress people is that in real life, as people say that, oh yeah, wow, you're able to type without looking at what you're typing, and I've realized that what they meant is not that I type without looking at the keyboard, I type without looking at the screen, so I see what I'm pressing on the actual keyboard.
Yeah.
Which I think is significantly less impressive than what Suno's doing right now, which is looking at the wall, I think, honestly, given Hiyori's positioning.
Trying and failing to maintain eye contact.
Yeah, and whilst also typing, faster than most humans type normally anyway, with a phone keypad.
I'm so
Basically,
tempted to actively measure out the hertz of the noise to figure out how fast she's actually typing, but I'm not going to.
I mean, sure. Also, yes, it's tradition on these streams for me to eat popcorn and drink milk. I've been doing that since day one of 5 years later.
I am also eating, but I got camera off.
Yeah.
I got frozen appetizers from Walmart. They're actually pretty good.
Okay.
What?
You're staring.
Sorry.
Kurt. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
One person never opens their eyes, the other person never closes them.
What's wrong with these people?
Cotton cake, cotton cake, my big man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it, pat it, mark it with the beat, and put it in my oven for baby meat.
Oh no.
Hold on a second. Put it in an oven for baby meat or baby meat. What kind of pastry do you want in which kind of oven from this baker?
Australian
What's up, you
meat
good
pie.
muggers?
Also,
What did she just call them?
Anyone? I don't know. I heard like truck mothers or something.
I heard truck liquors.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
What's up, you good truck muggers?
The what?
I don't. Now I've heard truck muckers, which is even worse.
I heard truck luggers. Is there captions? I need
Why
to
is
know.
everyone in the
Well, unfortunately, this is I downloaded this. There are no captions, but maybe on the actual episode there are.
this club so weird?
Yeah, who plays patty cake by themselves? Even Nappa, the patty cake champion, doesn't do that. His aim was to say, well, our place Ramirez tomorrow, so nervous have a good stream. Ah, fair enough. All right then.
Well, see ya.
Again, never never stood a chance for right now. Someday there will.
Listen, this man somehow indoctrinated me. That's surprising. Wait, what am I talking about? He has not
Ruby.
indoctrinated me, not at all.
No, of course not.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Hey,
Good afternoon, my fellow sweet little club mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Honestly, Club Mushroom is a better name than anything she said in the previous sentence.
Yeah, the truck luggers.
Yeah, it's like, how dare you interrupt my idiosyncrasies?
Oh, it's you. I should have known you were here because of your butt stink.
I mean, you should have known she was here in general because she's a club
Yeah.
member, but that's on you.
And
I
also,
smell great, you.
she's based on her seating position, she should be the first person you see when you enter the room.
Yeah,
Little
Other than maybe
one
Susan, or however you say their name.
yeah. But like it's just like, I smell great. My butt smells great. Sniff it. Sniff it. No, get away from me!
All this
I
fruit.
don't think anyone smells bad here.
And we're gonna smell like little itty bitty snickerdoodles because today is a baking day!
Oh, that's thus the patty cake. Okay,
It's
I
a
understand
wait.
now.
A what? A baking day?
Yes,
And is that a below dryer?
indeed, a classic baking item.
This is not the easy bake oven I grew up with.
No, I mean, this is the difficult bake, I suppose.
Our dear, fearless leader Hunter has worked so hard for our club to stay afloat. And I think we ought to do something extra special sweet for him.
I thought
Again, I see. Hold on.
you were the leader.
I thought we were a self-governed body of people who elect to vote on every decision.
I don't think Hunter even likes sweets that much.
Kurt, Suna, I hear and appreciate your feedback and comments. Kiori, I don't care. Please never say words again with your mouth whole. I'm sure that my cookie crafter will be able to work just fine.
It
Yeah,
looked-
talk with your
I mean,
nose.
Kiora wasn't the one who was doubting the machine. If anything, she was
None of them doubted the machine.
I've said this before. You know, Ruby definitely feels more like the leader of this club than Hunter does.
looks like a fire hazard.
Look, I've never been able to make anyone cookies. I spent all last night building this thing, and we are doing this, you emo little goth mothball!
I mean, just bring cookies to the club for one of the sessions. I don't know.
Is that really that hard?
I don't know. This is a Minecraft anime. It feels like a common enough trope for a character to bake cookies for other characters.
Oh my gosh and golly. Oh, Suna baby, you know I love you, and I don't mean it when I get all grumpy with you, right? Right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Classic manipulation tactic. You know, you're a terrible person. Haha, just kidding. You know I love you.
I want to go home. I want to train with Hunter. Literally, I'd
But-
rather
Maybe this is why Ruby's not the leader, because Hunter realized she was too unstable.
be doing anything else.
Okie dokie then. Everyone's
Okie
gonna take
dokie.
a part of the cookie crafting process.
Yeah. Also, hey, yo, we gotta go and tell you 21 things we'd rather do.
Kurt, you can prepare all the little recipe puzzle pieces.
Okay.
The what? The
Soup.
puzzle.
The recipe puzzle pieces.
The
Like, this is
recipe's
how-
out of order.
that's gonna make baking exceptionally difficult.
No,
I'm gonna
trust you.
judge this fully. I am ready to see what they do with these cookies, and I'm fully ready to judge.
Hunter, dear leader, we've baked you some cookies. That is raw egg paste. Sorry, we added the eggs in last. Like, were you not supposed to do that?
No. Yo, no way! They brought me cookies. Wait,
What is
that's
it?
a brick.
What is this layer of powder on the very bottom of the plate? That's the flour.
No,
Why is it on the bottom?
no,
It's self-raising. It should have gone to the top.
no, it's just a fully burnt cookie with a sunny side up egg on top.
Somehow the cookie was burnt, but this. Yeah, okay, sure.
To get these little cookie babies all baked.
Sure. Hopefully it won't explode.
Mm-hmm. And you.
And me?
Leave.
Yay! What do I get to do?
How about you make darn sure that our clubhouse within a bigger house for nerds gets nice and cleansified, huh?
Dishwashing. Of course. Great.
Honestly, no. It's sounding more like clean the clubhouse like entirely, not even just like the cooking area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feed you molten cookies if you don't quit whining.
What's wrong with molten
Molten
cookies? Molten cookies are great if they're hot enough. If they're too hot, they hurt, but like they still taste
I
good
mean,
most of the time.
based on the equipment, they're gonna be molten no matter
The
what.
only thing melting here is my brain. Because that is not an oven. That's a hairdryer, a sun lamp, and a table, you idiot.
She's got a point.
Huh, point taken and stabbed into my brain, hun.
And of course, they do it
Hey,
anyway.
how many eggs do I need?
Just 2. Two. It's just 2 because then the cookies will still be firm and.
It's 4 because I think I know how to alchemize some cookies like some kind of cookie wizard.
Why are you so.
Alchemize, as in like, as you're saying, like
Alchemy?
alchemy, essentially. Yeah, I guess that's
Here, no,
yeah.
here's
Because
what
you
I'm
said
finding funny.
wizard.
The recipe won't matter because the recipe usually changes based on the oven you use. So
I
this,
suppo- Yeah.
This
So how many cookies are worth making by hand dry? Can we by hair dryer? I mean, can we
You ever
have
tried
an
fucking
episode of Food Theory about this? Food Theory didn't exist when this episode came out. Could we get a food theory on how to bake cookies via hair dryer? How many eggs do you need?
and also it's in an exposed space. The heat's not going to do anything.
It's a simple question, Santi. If you added a bunch of eggs to a hand dryer, how would it bake the cookies?
If you had
Insisted
one
on being-
cookie in a dumple, would you eat it?
If you had one delicious dumple made with 4 raw eggs, would you eat it?
Well, it
Wrong
depends.
and
If you're in Japan, you're fine.
Okay.
weird. It's 2 because one batch of cookies doesn't need that many eggs.
They do if
It
you want to make
depends.
good
Cookies are-
cookies. And what if I want to make more than one batch?
Then we need extra of everything, not just add more eggs to what's needed for one.
No, you
I mean, we haven't got to the other ingredients yet, just the eggs. So, I mean, I'm again to be the fairest I possibly can. We don't know the dosage of the other ingredients that Ruby has concocted in her alchematization of these wizard cookies.
You're thinking way too small and narrow with that little tiny mind you've got between those ears.
Oh, you did not
I mean, I guess this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
Infinity Club. You got to think outside the box.
just mention the ears, you little whack job.
Oh, I did. And you know what?
That might actually count as a microaggression, given that she's a Mifwa, but I don't know.
Oh, they're actually really nice. I apologize about that one. That's not
Okay, again, not not entirely unreasonable.
cool to really joke about because you're a Mayfla.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go.
That's actually.
But your hair looks stupid.
Oh, you little.
I guess 2 eggs?
I just noticed that Kiori has like light blue highlights to her hair, so it's not entirely white.
Split the difference.
Okay.
Good form, big dude.
Thanks.
Good form. What is he using? Is he using a whisk right now? Because I don't. Well, I mean, obviously we're cutting away from it, but we didn't see like any like utensils or I don't know, receptacles of any kind, so it could just be on the table right now. So good form might just be, wax on, wax off Daniel-san style for all we know.
Think this will actually cook them?
I don't know.
Do any of us? The answer's no, Kurt. None of us ever know.
I guess this is why Kurt's not the leader.
So, how do you know that you don't?
Nice. Got me there.
And that's the scientific method right there. Although then again, even with the scientific method, one can usually make suppositions.
Is everything all top and bottom chip-shaped here?
Well, we made
Oh, they do have a tray! And actual cookies!
cookie dough and are keeping it warm, so if that...
I guess that means that the machine is on? We can't really hear it. I would like to have like a sound effect in the background of that, maybe, but I don't know.
was the goal.
It sure wasn't! But it's fine. We tried to make the delicious treats for a strong leader to enjoy when he comes in. And instead, we made sticky egg goo with some chocolate!
There's no way I can handle being in this club for a single second more. No way. Ruby is a crazy person who runs this group like a dictator with her weird made-up words. And is that something that's gonna happen a lot? She'll just bring in ridiculous contraptions? Soon as...
I mean, if this had carried on, this might potentially have been like a thing. And also, I would like to see, what other things Ruby could have come up with. Because yeah, like obviously in isolation, it seems like a weird tangent. But yeah, considering how this was intended to continue, honestly, not a bad setup.
It's kind of cool, I guess. In like a I don't care about you and I can definitely kill you kind of way.
I guess the question I have right now really is, who is she texting? That's another thing I haven't really quite determined yet. Because because the implication is that, this is like everyone's, entire friend group, aside from Kiori and potentially Hunter, that everyone's entire friend group is this club. So maybe it's relatives. Who knows? If anything, maybe Suna's got the biggest social life of all, and we just never found out.
Oh no, she's looking at me again and texting. I swear, what is she doing? What if it's some kind of technomancy and it's an evil spell? She could totally pass as a witch.
Pass as a witch? There is, but for the record, there is actual witchcraft that you can learn at the very high school they are attending right now. She could actually be a witch, and it would make complete sense for this world.
Seems nice, but, like, what is going on inside his head?
Not much, I assure you.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was just some xylophone music or, like, wind, probably. Okay, that was mean. He doesn't seem that dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the kind of joke that I make as the reviewer. Come on, Kiori.
He's just like a perfect medium on the inside.
Oh, my iridescent Irene! They're baked!
Ah yes, it got down to 1 minute on the timer. That must mean they're baked.
It worked! It actually worked!
I can't believe it actually worked.
Ow.
Neither can I, but those do look like the Minecraft cookies that we've seen in MyStreet, so I guess that means they're prepared, because if those are worthy of being of sitting in the season 1 cookie jar for almost the entire season, or being prepared by Kawaii-chan and for other people, then yeah, I feel like that does mean that they are prepared. It probably is just the same like texture pack or something, but yeah.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Like Zazzle to fire.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Going okay.
Ow. 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 Ow.
It was almost like rhythmical for a second there, so I was like, ow, 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 ow. I was like juggling. That's one thing I don't know if you could ever do in Minecraft is juggle. You need like proper
I have returned.
background effects in
You
order
didn't
to portray juggling. Apparently yes. Ruby has declared the batch baked now after a little bit of a transition, and Kurt is currently realizing that taking hot cookies immediately off the tray with his bare hands is a bad idea.
How did it cook?
I don't know. Again, we need that. I need that food theory.
Ow,
Jacob,
ow, ow.
as you know, I am a science person. Cooking is science. No, baking is science. Cooking is art. Baking is pretty much just chemistry with food. I'm concerned. There's no way that is edible.
Yeah, I will let that as you know pass. Considering we just talked about that yesterday.
Ow, 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 ow.
This bit has been going on for a long time. And I guess ultimately Suna just doesn't care.
He never does.
There we go.
Alright, now you don't touch anymore, you cookie critter. They're not completely done.
Yeah.
So this
meanwhile,
man just ate in Jacob's words, raw egg paste.
Yeah.
With chocolate chips.
Or in Ruby's words, hot egg paste with chocolate or something.
With chocolate.
Yeah.
Fearless, dearless leader, leave me.
Fearless. Oh, I think she said fearless dearest leader, but it sounded like fearless dearless leader.
Eat your cookies.
Brother's got no deers.
Cool. Thanks,
I mean, that is part of his mission. This series is to get himself one.
guys. That's really nice.
They're really hot. You should wait for them to cool down.
Because you didn't. Really, that's nice though. But I just came in today because I left some stuff here.
Well, you told Kyo you'd be here in 30 minutes.
He didn't say he'd stay.
Which, by the way, a good time frame reference there. Kanta said he would be here in 30 minutes at the beginning of the episode, which means that all that baking action took place in 30 minutes.
Which seems reasonable until you realize they're baking with a hairdryer.
Yeah.
If they had
I feel like slow
even
cooker
an
logic should
easy
kick
bake
in there,
oven,
potentially.
even an easy bake oven, I think could do 30 minutes. That is not an easy bake oven. That is a
Yeah, this
slow
easy bake
bake.
oven is designed for baking, easy or otherwise.
That's what we call it, slow bake air.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for keeping my stuff safe, gang.
No problem at all, boss. Now come on. I made some cookies with a homemade cookie crafter.
And yep, pretty poor timing there.
Let's physically say this should not scientifically work at all. This would probably take longer than cooking a chicken by slapping it.
Which was a food theory episode.
That was.
And they turned out all kinds of fine and dandy.
Yeah, everything is perfectly fine. At this moment, Kurt starts to have incredible stomach pains.
I hope your mouth likes their chocolatey goodness.
Which,
I
by
eat the smallest one.
Because your mouth will not like the eggy goodness, I assure you.
I love
know, Ruby.
raw eggs and raw flour, especially in America where they're pasteurized. You actively cannot eat eggs, but in other countries where you can.
I still remember last time.
This happened before?
Oh, I overdid it because of the first time. I didn't want to feed you just some sludge, so I gave you some kitchen-made rocks.
Well, hey, it seems more edible just from how
I
it
love
feels.
how this PNG.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, hey, guys, you did it. Soft and not too burnt or anything.
It really was a group effort.
He's about to get
Kurt
hit
and Suna
with...
craft them, and Kiori was on cleanup, but she had some suggestions about the bake making parts.
I had to help with it somehow, I guess.
They're great cookies. Ruby,
You know what? Ruby actually gave Kyoria a little bit of credit. All right.
you lead the team well, because I actually want to eat them this time.
Yeah, see, she leads the team well, according to
You say that.
Is he
I
the leader
can't wait
again?
for Hunter to get hit with the worst stomach ache possible, get diagnosed with salmonella from eating raw eggs, and just be in the hospital for a week.
If it weren't for the fact that the series hinges on him being present for it, then yeah, that would actually be kind of like a decent idea. Or
That's happening to Kurt.
Or potentially, if we're going by anime tropes here, if Kiori decides okay, I know who's gonna be good to take care of you. He's like, wait, who are you talking about? Kicks the door down. Hey, you!
I mean, it would work.
Wow, you're burning up a lot today. Oh, yeah, that's completely related.
I mean, it was all part of the plan, guys. All we had to do was get him to contract salmonella.
Yeah, exactly. All according to Keikaku.
And it worked. And it worked better than acknowledging a smiley sun.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you eat everything I make for you at least a little bit.
Yes, all 2 things.
Oh,
Apparently.
2
Just a
things.
little, just to
One
be
of them
polite.
gave him who knows what. The other one is gonna give him salmonella.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta head out and do some more training, but thanks.
Kiori, you gotta pull up with the "take me with you."
Yeah. It's like, don't leave me here with these
Don't
people.
leave me. I need to train too. It's a good excuse. I need to train too. These people don't. These people suck.
We made some crafted the heck out of those cookies.
Hot Dame Diggity Wigs.
This was weird, but she looked seriously pleased that this worked out. Well, bye everyone. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, Hunter's no longer here, so I have nothing to look forward to. So,
Yep.
catch you later.
No plot reasons to be in this
Resident
room.
dishwasher.
Hmm.
We're gonna upgrade this challenge next time. Brownies will bloom from my next creation. The
That's
Brownsing
harder.
block.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I didn't realize we were a do-it-yourself baking and engineering club.
We can just
Honestly,
You
that
have-
would be
you
a
have no
crazy
theme.
club. I
Your
would
club has no
love
theme.
a dual baking and engineering club. That would be crazy fun.
bake them over a fire.
We can't. You remember the last time we had a cookie
Also, I'm pretty sure baking, by definition, happens, without exposure to a flame, so actually, no, you couldn't.
fire in a
Yeah, baking is
clubhouse?
convention.
So does the fire department.
Irene, why is
What did
this
they do?
club so weird?
What did they light on fire?
Something. Hold on. Yeah, I've got to go back. I'm gonna scroll back. Right.
So does the fire.
Oh no. Hold on. Further back. Okay, here
Next creation. The Brownsing block.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize we were a do-it-yourself baking and engineering club.
we go. Also, now think about it. What on earth is a Brownsing block?
We
I'm
can
assuming they meant
just
brownie.
I guess.
bake them over a fire.
We can't. You remember the last time we had a cooking fire in a clubhouse?
So does the fire department.
Irene,
Okay.
why is
So the clubhouse was what? Yeah, you know what? I'm more and more impressed they managed to stay, active.
Intact.
this club so weird?
Why is this club still existing? They caused
I don't know
a
if it's-
fire.
I don't know if I call it intact necessarily, considering that if they actually maybe the new policy is they need 5 members and they could be 4 beforehand, but yeah, I was thinking before, like, wait a minute, if they had to be 5 the whole time, somebody else used to be in this club.
I hope
Maybe
you
the
die in
fire
a
department
fire.
I
love making FNAF references when they make unusual amount of sense. Oh,
So, yeah, that's it. This was 12 minutes of episode time, and honestly, less of that for the actual review part. I need to check how long it took me to review it last time, actually.
well, that's a good question.
Because usually back in the day, as a general note, it usually took me about like roughly twice the length of any given episode to complete a pre-recorded review.
And every
Give or
single
take a
other,
couple of
and
cuts that I would do.
so far this year, every single one has taken over an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's also because I have guests now, so
Yep.
that number always like went up afterwards. Yeah, okay, so yeah, 27 minutes, so just over double the actual length of the episode.
Oh, alright. This one went on for 40.
Which, yeah, again, accounting for guests, and also the fact that the stream did start like 9 minutes into its length runtime, so
Yeah.
which means that it's essentially we're gonna have probably depending on like how much we final thoughts, about 40 minutes. Less like
40,
less than that,
45, maybe 50.
Yeah,
Who
depending
knows?
on the final thoughts, like how of like the actual runtime, considering that will most likely be.
Did I miss the
cutting that part
Levi
out.
drink?
No, because there wasn't really a Levi drink moment in here, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, make something up as we proceed to summarize. So, I guess I will go ahead and do that. So, I called the episode "Limitless Possibilities" last time, and I'm guessing I'm referring to the idea of how the Infinity Club doesn't actually have a structure, and therefore, in future episodes featuring them, they had limitless possibilities as to what they could actually do. If anything, the Infinity Club themselves, could in theory, as a concept, been a thing for an entire show. Maybe not like these characters specifically, or maybe these characters actually.
So it's pretty much just a
outside of the
club
Change Dog
where
days.
every episode is a different like thing they do.
Yeah, and like as a formula for a potential series, that would have been just fine. That would
I
have made
think
sense.
I think that's just Camp.
I've never seen it, so I will take your
Okay,
word for
okay.
it.
We got time. So Camp is this. It was a show by Rooster Teeth. I think it's right now 4 or 5 seasons long, which is pretty much a scam camp called Camp Campbell, called Camp Campbell, in which they did everything, as in you could go there and learn whatever you want. They started massive scammer guy starts running this joint, and then a couple years later, the guy is now being chased by the FBI, and the camp is given to David and Gwen, who are now running the camp, and they got to deal with a bunch of children who all want to do something else.
I mean, to be honest, didn't sound like a scam until you mentioned, I guess, the FBI part. Because a camp where you can do anything, and they do said anything, kind of sounds like they are giving exactly what they advertised.
Well, no,
That
wasn't the main. Well, there was a bunch of other scams going through. The main illegal part was the fact that Campbell didn't watch the kids. He just left them in the forest with their stuff.
I see.
He would chill in the back campground, counting his money and preparing his next scam. And all the scamming usually came through the parents having to pay him for them to come and pretty much do nothing.
But you said they could do anything. Did they not do anything?
That's the motto, not the truth. Because let's say you have a person who wants to do astronautical stuff, person who wants to do fantastical stuff, and person who wants to do scientific stuff. The astronaut gets a singular green screen, the fantastical person gets a couple dice, and the scientific person gets nature.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on, like, what kind of budget they're running with. Honestly, that would
Camp Camp's a great show. Camp Camp's a great show. Full of curse words. Don't watch it if you don't like them, but like... Oh, and multiple scenes of which I cannot speak of on this channel.
Sure. Okay, then.
It was by Rooster Teeth. It was 18 plus, so I mean, this comes through to be expected.
No, I can. I mean, I don't. Well, it depends because the only Rooster Teeth show that I've that I've watched at any given any like decent length would be Ruby, like a long time ago. And I don't remember that having too many curse words in it. So who knows? But anyway. But back to this. So as far as like the Infinity Club having those responsibilities, because like obviously like within their budget, so it does kind of sound like potentially, if they're operating with whatever funds they're being begrudgingly handed, trying to make these things happen. It almost seems like a bit like Phineas and Ferb with more realistic expectations, so it's not like huge bombastic creations all the time. It's essentially what you could in theory do like on the day, minus a little bit of science possibly, given the nature of the baking of the cookies. And
I mean, yeah, but also that just shouldn't have worked. Just in general, that should not have worked.
That's what I'm saying. So so I guess it does depend.
Yeah, I mean,
they could do something else like
what
the
the-
chair sculptures, for example. That was, relatively, decent. I don't know what is going on with it. It's constantly like musing and unmusing today. But yeah, as far as Aidan said to make this as concerning filler, I suppose, or like this being a filler episode. Again, it has to be looked at within the context of like the rest of the series that we did get, but also I think what we could have gotten, because based on like the change of plans that happened with this series, that's where to me this makes a difference, where it seemed like it was setting things up and for like other antics the club might have had, and therefore it didn't feel like a waste of time. I mean, I mean, I get this. I will say that that the plot of this series, based on like the back and forth between Kiori and Hunter, yeah, like there's an element of how much progress can you make in either direction, but without something else to kind of break that up, it in theory, had the show gone on for longer, it could have actually run stale. So I understand completely the intention behind the physical and its actual purpose. Do they feel like filler characters based on how the actual series went? Maybe a little bit, but again, I don't resent that because I also enjoy what it has to offer. Because I mean, that's the thing when people talk about filler and complain about it, they usually complain about it in the sense of it not adding anything. In this one, we actually had the personalities of the side characters. We had essentially Kyo getting to know like Hunter's friend group, and I guess the people that he tends to value. So if you want to look at it in terms of like plots and such, then I suppose there is that. But also, they are a delightful, goofy bunch.
Yeah.
Anyway, and considering that in the direction we've all taken creatively, either as of recently or in the case of in over a decade, a band of like very crazy characters that blend together in a very specific way.
Band of Brothers.
Yeah, it actually kind of resonates honestly a little bit even more than it potentially did before. So I guess my very haphazard and improvised Levi drink would have to go to
Character development.
The Infinity Club, yeah, character development and the Infinity Club spotlight, however brief it may have actually been, filler or otherwise.
And I got wine. I drink to the fact that science doesn't work anymore. Congratulations, you broke science again. Cheers.
Yeah, that happens a lot in in MyStreet, especially if
and that scares me.
If you're to watch the earlier seasons with you, then you'll definitely see that for sure.
What?
Yeah, the other seasons of MyStreet particularly like to break physics a lot more than later on. Once it gets more dramatic, they try to retroactively add physics back in. It's like, yeah, too late. I'm onto you here.
Yeah, I mean, even if you were to make one of these things in a physics engine, there'd still be no physics, which is annoying. Physics engine, like, come on, guys.
Well, yeah, we shall see. But that is a topic for another day. For now, I guess I've ended the stream before the time that I usually start, which means that I could, in theory, do a gacha review right after this one and actually have another upload.
Well, I mean, first off, let's figure out what time our next stream is for 5 years later.
Thank you very much. I keep forgetting to do that.
Perfect segue.
It actually is, and because I closed the tab that had that open to save on process power. Gotta open that up again, just quickly, and okay. Like I said before, this was the episode that has an interesting title to it. It is A Date with Annabelle, which is going to be on the 7th. So,
which is in 3 days. That's Saturday, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes. So I guess we'll see everyone here on Saturday, same time, same place. 5 years later.
And maybe there will be an hour change.
Actually, it'll probably be an hour change because of the fact it's Saturday. No, I don't.
It's a Saturday, so it's probably going to be at 5.
Yeah, so usual time, same place, 5 years later. And until then, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Bye.